Hi. I think we spoke on the phone earlier. Yes, you had called my perfume shop and asked if somebody could kind of guide you in the right direction, help you out finding a new perfume. Yes. I've went ahead and grabbed several different kinds here. I know that it can be a little overwhelming, so we'll take it slow and we'll go over everything. I have not only a large selection of different scents, daytime, evening wear, different types of scents, but I wanted to grab some different bottle sizes so that you can see the different types that, there's the 100 ml that you can purchase, there's 50 ml that you can purchase. We've got travel sizes, we've got mini sizes, lots of different options. So I just wanted to show you just all that we have here. So let's get started with Bear by Victoria's Secret. This one, it has Australian sandalwood, violet, and mandarin orange. And it's very simplistic and it's very light. You can layer it over anything if you want, or just wear it on its own. I love the simplicity of this bottle. This is the 100 ml, what a 100 ml bottle would look like. Like I said, I'm going to show you what some of the 50 ml and other bottles look like. If you were to put a label on this, I would say it's like a woody floral, but it's going to be different for everyone because this is kind of like a your skin but better type of fragrance. So just get that little smell. You smell some of those woody notes. Yes, I feel like depending on your own body chemistry, it's going to smell different for everyone. And but I feel like it's very light and non-offensive to people's noses. Like you could wear this in the office or just about anywhere, and it's very warm and comforting type of smell. Yes. Yeah, I agree. And I love the lid on this. So we have this one here. And the Victoria's Secret price ranges are going to be a little bit on the lower end. I've got some different perfumes I'm going to show you. Some of them are a little bit more expensive than other ones. This one's more mid-range to low. This one's $75, but again, that's for the 100 ml, which is, one of the biggest bottles that we carry. Let's see. Next, let me show you a travel size. This one here is Tobacco Vanilla by Tom Ford. This is what a travel size bottle would look like. Here's the perfume. And it goes into this very beautiful canister with this magnetic lid. And Tobacco Vanilla is just how it sounds. It's very tobacco vanilla smell. Definitely not a daytime perfume, I would say. This is more of a perfume you would wear in the evening, like could see black dress or some leather, some type of formal event. Yeah, it almost has that sweet tobacco, you know, and then the vanilla with it. It's really nice. It's definitely not one for the office, I would say, but very nice. For me personally, it reminds me of my grandpa when he used to smoke his pipe tobacco, and he would wear these heavy sweaters, and they would just hold in the smell of that piped tobacco. And so it's very reminiscent of that for me personally. I don't know if that brings back any memories for you. The bottle itself is very late 80s, early 90s type of vibe that I'm getting with this gold and this brown like this. Very pretty. So that's, you know, what a travel size would look like. Let's move on. This one is pretty much classic. Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. I love the frosted cap on here. It's just very, very classy looking. And the perfume itself is a very classy perfume. It's got a lot of citrus and bergamot at the top when you first spray it. Here, let me get some for you. And then it dries down. It has some jasmine and fruity notes, and then the base has a nice patchouli and Madagascar vanilla, some tonka bean. I would consider this a daytime scent. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it's very citrusy, floral. It's just very classy, and I could definitely see somebody like a businesswoman wearing this to the office. The juice of this one is kind of like a pinky peach color, which I think is just beautiful. Just adds to the whole aesthetic. And this one is a 50 milliliter. So you can see the difference. Like here is 100 milliliter and 50 milliliter. Okay, so next we are going to smell some coffee beans. This will help cleanse your palate, because I know that we've gone over quite a few scents. So we're just kind of giving our nose a little rest. We'll be moving right along. Oh, before before we move along, I did want to mention that this bottle is around $90 to $150, just depending on what size you get. Again, this one is more of a high-end brand versus the Victoria's Secret. And again, I have another inexpensive one here that I'll show you as well. I believe it's the most inexpensive one I have here to show you today. But first, I will show you, since I was comparing the sizes of these two bottles, I figured we would go on to this one next. I don't know if you like more of a gourmand, but we have one here by Victoria's Secret. This is Scandalous. Again, this one's around $75 for their largest bottles. This one starts out with a raspberry liqueur, and then it kind of follows by some peonies, and then it has like a praline as the base, and so it's very, very sweet, gourmand, like I said. Some people prefer those types of things, some people don't. But like I said, I just wanted to show you all sorts of different options. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of that praline. But yeah, it's very, fresh, and it's got a little bit of floral to it, but that is an option if you are interested. Let's move on to let's show you what one of the smaller bottles look like that you can purchase. This is one of the smallest bottle sizes that we carry. Some people want to they don't know if they want to purchase a full-size bottle because they want to try it on, have their partner smell it when they get home, things like that, which is completely understandable. And that's why we carry the smaller bottles if you're interested. This one is called Valentino, Born in Rome, and just like its bigger bottle, the smaller bottle is just a miniature version of that. It's got the studs, studded glass, the black cap. With our miniature bottles, though, we do not have a sprayer. The cap comes off, and you just dab. I love the juice in this one. Again, it's like a pink color. This one is a very fresh, fruity, floral. It has some bergamot and pink pepper that you're kind of gonna get at the top there. And then it's got some jasmine in the middle. And then it dries down into a very nice bourbon, vanilla, cashmere type of smell. Very nice. So let me just put some of this on here. Yeah, what do you think about that one? Yeah. Yeah, it's just very, yeah, exactly like I said, just very fruity, florally. You can definitely, this is another one again where you could wear this anytime. I don't think it would be very offensive to many people. Like I feel like it's a pretty neutral type of perfume. Like it's a crowd pleaser, you know. Since I've already got some of the miniature bottles out, here is another one. Vols Viva Valentina. And I love the studs of the glass lid. This one, again, like I said, the miniature bottles, they don't have a spray. You just pop the top off like that. This one is from the same family, but very different in the smell. I mean, obviously you can see the difference in these two. These are $35 a piece, by the way, which kind of gives you a good price range to look at. Like I was saying, you know, some of these bigger bottles, and then the medium-sized bottles, and then we have, like I said, the travel size, and then these are the smallest ones that you can get. So this one is a florally citrus. I love the bottle on this, the way it indents in the sides there. So this one, again, you could wear this every day. You're gonna smell a lot of the mandarin orange, bergamot, and ginger at the top. There you go. And then there's some orange blossom in there. Yeah, the base has some tonka beans, sandalwood, vanilla. It's like a musk to it. Yeah. Yes, I think this is very fresh, is how I would describe it. Very nice. And like I said, if you wanted the bigger bottles of this, we do have this available. I was just grabbing those as an example of what our smallest sizes are, but you can get a small size in any of these perfumes. We have the travel size in any of them. You know, whatever you like here today. So let's move on to Very Sexy C by Victoria's Secret. This one is definitely more of a summer scent. This one is definitely one of my favorites in the summer. Has Italian bergamot at the top. You've got some sun-drenched cedar, some neroli flower. It just feels like summertime, you know? I love the color of the bottle. It has this ribbon on the side here. Let me show you this one here. And this one, again, is an example of what a 50 ml bottle would look like. Yeah, it's very woody citrus. really like this one as well. It's in the same family as Victoria's Secret. Very sexy. You can see how the bottles are similar. Now with this one, this has some blackberry and clementine and some pepper at the top. So it's got like a warm citrusy scent. Yeah, it's got some blackberry in the base as well. Yeah, it's got orchid in the middle, some blackberry and amber musk at the base, some woody notes. But I feel like the clementine and the pepper and the blackberry really make this a really warm scent. See how they're so, they're in the same line, but just very different. I would wear this in the summer, and this is more of a like an evening or like a fall or winter type of scent. Now don't get me wrong, you can wear your perfumes anytime you want, but that's just what it's kind of recommended for. Now before we go on, we're going to give our nose a rest again. Next, I'm going to show you another Tom Ford in the travel size option. This one is called Lost Cherry. And again, I love these travel size bottles. Now, the Tom Ford perfumes are more on the high end. And to give you an example, like this, like I said, it's 100 ml, and this one is around $75, around that price range. And then this here is $85. So you can see, you know, the difference there. But the quality is, it's more high end. So, you you get what you pay for. So with this one will definitely take you on a journey. This one has a lot of, it's got black cherry and liqueur at the top. Yeah. And then, do you smell that sour cherry and the plum in the middle there? The bottom of it, oh my gosh, there's tonka bean, vanilla, cinnamon, we've got sandalwood, clove, cedar, patchouli, vetiver. I mean, there is a little bit of jasmine and Turkish rose in the middle there, along with that cherry scent. It's just it's a very sweet, but not, as you can tell, like it's not like cough syrup. cherry. It's sweet, but it's grounded in those woody notes. Yeah, it's really nice. Yes, I agree. And again, they have the magnetic top to them. Okay, next we're going to look at, we have one of our cheaper options, Clinique Happy. But this is a very nice fragrance. Again, this one, out of all of them, I'd say this one and Bear by Victoria's Secret are very, very, you could just wear them anytime, any place. I don't think anyone's gonna get upset about it. You know, it's not really offensive to the nose. I know some people have, you know, sensitive noses to different things. This one is very citrusy. You're gonna smell the grapefruit. Yeah, there's some orange, mandarin, bergamot. Smell that on the top, yeah. Yeah, in the middle, yeah, there's some orchid. And then there's some musk and amber in the base. Kind of dries down to that musky amber finish. That's very, again, very, very neutral. I feel like anyone can wear this anytime, like I said. It just smells, it smells very spring and summer, but it's just very, it's like the name said, it's just a very happy scent. You get that. I feel like the name is very fitting. Okay, so next we're going to take a look at a really nice high-end perfume. I love the juice in this one. As you can tell, it's much, much deeper than a lot of the other ones that you'll see here. This one is YSL Libre Le Parfum, and as you can see, the Y, the S, and the L is like wrapped around the side of the bottle. And I like that little indentation they have there. Just the bottle itself is just really well done. This one, if I had to describe it, warm, spiced honey, vanilla, lavender is what it kind of reminds me of. This one has some ginger and mandarin and bergamot at the top. And we've got some lavender, wonderful lavender in the middle with some orange blossom. And then in the base, there's bourbon vanilla and honey. Yes, I mean, this smell, I would have to say that this scent is one of my very favorites. It reminds me of being in a lavender, right in the middle of a lavender field, drinking a hot cup of lavender tea with honey and bourbon in it. It's so warm and spicy and sweet, but the lavender balances out the sweet, so I wouldn't technically call this a gourmand, but it's just, and it lingers on the skin for hours. Highly recommend that one. I'm a little biased, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. You know, some people think that lavender is a little bit more masculine. I consider it very, very unisex, you know. This would be more of a evening wear, fall or autumn, winter type of time. But to be honest, I really love this one so much. Sometimes I wear it in the summer too. So next we're going to take a look at, we have another Victoria's Secret one here. This one is a 50 ml versus the 100 ml. You can compare the sizes there. This one is called Basic Instinct. And this one can be very much an aphrodisiac. The scent, it's very patchouli, it's very heavy on patchouli, and that particular smell can be an aphrodisiac for men. But, you know, it's not for everyone. Patchouli is one of those very specific scents that, you know, either you like or you don't. There's also some tuberose and some plum, a little bit of apricot and vanilla. Okay. Yeah, do you smell that? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of patchouli, tuberose. Yeah, this one I would definitely say is not an everyday one, not one that you would probably want to wear to the office, but like on a date night or something. The last one I'm going to show you for today is this one here, Mont Blanc Signature. You can see the name on the label there on the top of the lid. It's very, very heavy glass bottle. I love the look of this. This one and this one, they just kind of scream high end, you know. Even the attention to detail on the top of the lid. Now this one's juice is definitely more clear, but you can't really tell because the bottle on the inside has like a milky white coating around it. This one has been described as a orange dreamsicle, which just sounds to die for. The top notes are clementine. We got some magnolia in the middle. And then in the base is the vanilla. So with this scent, the vanilla gives it this creaminess, and the clementine at the top has that citrus fruitiness. So that's what kind of makes it this perfect orange dreamsicle scent. Yes, this is a wonderful one. I think a lot of people would like this. So, have you made any decisions on what you might like? Okay, so you definitely want to go with this one, but maybe in the 100 ml bottle. Okay, you must really like this one. Yeah. We can definitely do that for you. And then you said you wanted the bear in the 50. Okay, yeah, we can do that as well. I can have them get that all wrapped up for you and taken care of up front. And then you said you wanted one of the little bottles of, which one was it? Oh, the Chanel, Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. Yes, we can do that in a little bottle. Take it home, try it out. Yeah. Oh, and then you also wanted this in the travel size that we offer. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Well, it was very nice meeting you today, and I hope that this was very helpful for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.